Hello fish lovers and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, my freshwater tank is empty. I have sold or donated everything inside because I am really excited about my new project, and maybe you can guess it, but I'm going to make this 2-meter tank a reef aquarium because I'm having a lot of success with my small 60 liters saltwater aquarium. So this is why, guys, from now on I'm going to be a saltwater guy, because I will no longer own a freshwater aquarium. You can see right here I have cleaned it really good, this tank, remove all the sand but new reef sand. I have bought pukani rock, salt, and new light system, T5 system for this tank. I still do not have a skimmer. I'm going to use my GBL freshwater filter, in which I have placed some activated carbon. I do not have a RODI water system. I don't know, it works great with the filtered water that I'm using with my 60 liter tank. So let me show you guys my 60 liter tank now. This is my 60 liter tank. The rocks are looking good. I have no diatoms anymore because my troco snail eat them all. I do have a starfish in there, and my clownfish is hiding, and this is my algae eater over there. I do have to clean the glass now, this today, and do a water change. You can see right here that I do not have a skimmer. I have a freshwater filter. I'm using tap water that I'm filtering it with a 3-stage filter, activated carbon, and some 2 other filters. I'm going to show you that filter right now. So this is under my sink, guys. This is the water filter that I have installed, but like I said, it's not a reverse osmosis system, and this I paid for this almost the same as a reverse osmosis system, but I yet do not believe in reverse osmosis systems, because why take everything out of the water just to put it back in again? So I'm going to leave my water filtered with the system, which I can drink this water, and it does not make any waste like a reverse osmosis system. So I'm going to try it like with this for a time, and if I have problems, I'm going to buy eventually a reverse osmosis system. But now it's not the time for me to do that. So let's get back to the tank. I do have the pukani dry rock sitting in my garage in a barrel full of water and bleach. I'm going to keep it there for a week, but I do not want to waste any time, and so I do have the sand. I'm going to rinse the sand, clean it really good in the shower. I'm going to put the sand bed over there. After that, I'm going to put live sand. You can see it right here. So I have Red Sea live reef base. So this is live sand. I am going to use live sand and dry sand. But first I am going to need to fill this this tank with water, which is going to take a little because the filtered water coming from my kitchen, it has a flow of only 2 liters per minute. So 2 liters per minute, I'm going to need like maybe 400 liters in here. It's going to take a while, and after that I am going to put the sand. I'm going to mix the salt to make it a good salinity level, and after that I'm going to put the live sand, because I do not want to put the live sand into fresh water or brackish water. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to put the live sand last. After the water salinity is okay, I'm going to start the filter and leave it running for a week, and after 1 week I'm going to take my rocks out of my garage. I'm going to clean them really good, and I'm going to go put them into my tank. I hope it will work. Okay, I'm going to go back to work. I'm going to put some activated carbon into my filter right here, because I am still going to use my freshwater filter until I have the money to buy a skimmer. So I bought some AHAM activated carbon. It comes in a bag like this. So this is how the activated carbon looks like. I'm going to rinse it with clean water real good, and after that I'm going to put it into this place in here. You see, I have removed the round sponge that was in here, and I'm going to put the carbon in here and put the layers back on, and this is how I'm going to run my filter. Okay, I have washed the activated carbon until the water was clear, and check out the sound that it makes absorbing water, because it was really dry. You can see that it stays really nice in here in my filter. Between the sponge, water will flow through it. I still have a lot, maybe more than a half a bag left, so I'm going to use this for 4 weeks. I'm going to take out the filter, take out this activated carbon and replace with a new one. So this way I'm going to be sure that every nasty stuff that is in the water is going to be trapped into the activated carbon. So I'm going to put back my filter now. Let me show you guys the sand that I have from Grotech. I don't know, maybe you can find this in Europe or not. So white sand is characterized by the following features. White sand consists of 99.6 of calcium carbonate and magnesium carbonate. Something like that. So I should be rinsed it several times before using the aquarium. The dust particles which are caused by abrasion during transport should be rinsed off. Rinse as long as the water is clear. We recommend a layer thickness of 2 or 3 centimeters in the aquarium. Deep sand band minimum 8 centimeters. Yeah, I do not need a deep sand band. I do not have a planted aquarium, so maybe 2 centimeters will be okay. I have this big bag of 20 kilograms. I have another 10 kilograms of live sand and another 7 kilograms of live sand in my 60 liters saltwater aquarium. I'm going to put the sand in here. I'm going to rinse it off, and after that I'm going to put it in the big tank. So I'm going to start working right now. So I opened the bag. This is how it's looking like. Super white. It's going to reflect the light real good. I like the grain size. It's amazing. Yeah. But look at how much dust it has. I managed to clean all the sand. It's a good layer of sand in here. I think it's enough, but I still have another 10 kilograms of Red Sea reef base. I don't know if I'm going to put that or not, but for now I'm just going to let the water flow into the tank. I put a little hose here, and let's go ahead and turn the water on. This is the flow of the water. I think it's much better than the reverse osmosis system, but I'm going to leave it here until this tank is full, and I'm going to turn on my filter. I'm going to install I have a big bag of salt in here. It's about 20 kilograms, and I think I'm going to need 15 kilograms of salt to fill up my tank. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. I filled up the tank with fresh water. I'm going to take water from the tank, put it in this barrel, add the salt, mix it with that power head, and after that I'm going to pump it back into the tank, and I'm going to do that until the salinity is good. And I'm sorry guys, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, so my wife is asleep, so I have to talk slow. The tank has been running since this morning, and now I'm going to add the live reef base. Actually, this is live sand from Red Sea. I did add salt into the water, about 15 kilograms of salt are in there. Salinity is about 1023. And now I'm going to add the live sand, and I'm going to keep the filter and heater running until Saturday, this Saturday or Sunday, when I'm going to clean the rock and put it in the tank. This is my tank after 16 hours of adding the live sand. You can see that the water is really cloudy. I'm hoping that this will clear up in a couple of days. I can't really see anything in the tank. Before adding the live sand, the water was much clearer. But this is the effect of the live sand, and I don't know why this happened, because if we look to the smaller tank, this one, you can see how crystal clear the water is, and it was when I added the live sand, because also this was live sand. When I added this sand, the water didn't get cloudy, but the only difference is that this is another type of live sand, and I added the sand first, and after that I gently poured the water into this tank. But I didn't have this possibility with the bigger tank, because I added first the dry rinsed sand, and after that I added fresh water that I mixed it with salt in the tank, and I didn't want the live sand to be added in the fresh water, so the tank was full of water and I added the live sand after that. And you can see the result. Water is basically just a solid block of brown water here, milky white, something like that. Let me bring on the lights. This is brand new T5 light system, the same as the T5 light system on the smaller tank. So let's bring on the blues and the white. So you cannot see anything in here. So now it's just a waiting game until this water is going to get clear, and I'm hoping that it will do that soon. Well, about 36 hours later, the water is crystal clear. It's looking good. There are some air bubbles here from the skimmer, from the surface skimmer, so that's not a problem. I will remove that. I have a good layer of sand. I do have to mix it up a little. Filter is running, heater is not, because it's already 25 degrees in this room, so I do not need a heater. Yeah, it's looking good. I still have the dry rock in my garage waiting for it to cure with bleach. So maybe this weekend I will bring the rock into this tank, but first I'm going to power clean it. So it's beginning to look like aquarium again.